What's going on everyone, Anthony here with AC Toys and welcome back to another video. And in today's video we are reviewing the Target exclusive Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Ninja Black Ranger. Now this is part of the same wave where the Ninja Pink and the Ninja White came out, but for whatever reason here in the US they decided to release them in like two parts. So the first part was white and pink being released at Target, and now we have black and blue being released at Target. So this weekend I was able to lock down my black Ninja Ranger and my blue Ninja Ranger, but obviously today we are going with the black first. So as you can see here, let me go ahead and zoom through this real quick. We have our standard Power Rangers Lightning collection box, at least for now. Window display, artwork on the side, Power Rangers logo at the bottom, Mighty Morphin Ninja Black Ranger label at the very bottom. You have some of that artwork that wraps around to the side with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers logo at the top. You have the artwork over here on the other side. You have 3D rendering of the figure at the back, black at the top, legalese at the bottom. Here is the barcode if anybody wants to scan that at their local Target. So yeah, let's go ahead and crack this guy open and see how cool he actually is. And here we have Adam out of packaging in all his frog glory. So as you guys know, this is the ninja suit that was originally designed for the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movies that was later on transferred over to the show. I know a lot of people are speculating whether they have the rights to the movie or not. I don't know if they ever actually got the rights, but I do know that anything that was used on the show, they do have the rights to. So as you can see here, he has this fully masked up head on him out of packaging, which is what they used in the show, I guess, to avoid, you know, people really seeing that they were stunt doubles and not the actual actors. Then you have his kind of like partial masked up version, which was prominently shown in the show or the movie. And if you're wondering how they can use this head sculpt and get away with it, because he did have this head sculpt on him for a very split second during the morphin sequence. So I guess maybe that's how they got out of the loophole, or maybe they have the rights. I don't know. But either way, I'm glad we have both options right here. And then as far as he also comes with like this little cloth piece that comes down and the cloth piece that goes up. So whenever he gets out of this fully masked mode, you switch it out with this one. Put that to the side. And then he comes with his fully unmasked head sculpt with his black bandana. And whatever reason, I don't know what it is, but they can really nail a Johnny Young Bosch head sculpt. Like, they have no issues with him at all. Definitely one of the better head sculpts that comes out of Hasbro for this Power Ranger Lightning Collection line. You have the bandana that goes all the way back here. And then he comes with two close-fisted hands on him out of packaging, just like the other figures. And then he has one kind of like karate chop hand. There we go. And then he has like one kind of like posing hand. So there you go. So these figures don't come with any gripping hands, but he does come with a lightning effect. He comes with like this little karate chop lightning effect. So let me just go ahead and port that on for you guys really quick. And then if you just do that, you know, get him in a little pose or whatever. Let me try to loosen him up. And then he kind of looks like he's like swinging his hand. I don't know. Like, this is kind of cool. As you guys know, if you're a long-time follower of the channel, I'm not a huge fan of these lightning effects. I don't use them. They just kind of go into a box for storage and take up space. Honestly, probably just thinking of like maybe selling them off. So if anybody's interested in them, just leave in the comments down below and I'll try to get back to you. But anyways, so looking at this head sculpt right here, it is a very good looking head sculpt. As a kid, I was never a fan of these. I don't know why. I guess because it just didn't resemble the movie enough for me. And I always figured if I ever got this, I would display it more with like the movie style head. But I actually ended up liking these a lot more for my display. I don't know why. And then on the back here, the bandana is rotatable. So you can kind of have it like waving in the wind in like certain poses if you want. So that's also pretty cool. But I know some of you guys don't like this. So let me try to pull this off gently. Take the head off. Take this cowl piece off. Put the other cowl piece on. And this is how he looks like with his more movie accurate head. Looks really good still. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't hate this head sculpt now. It's just for display purposes, I actually ended up preferring the show accurate version over the movie accurate version. But either one looks good. Then if you prefer to have him display this way with his full mask down, that is how he looks. Once again, a great Johnny head sculpt. So yeah. But just for the purpose of this review, let's go ahead and put this one on. There we go. And let's get into articulation. So, actually, let's go ahead and get into details. I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because, well, he is basically the exact same sculpt as the White Ranger, only instead of white, he's black. Well, short of the belt. The belt on Tommy was black. The belts on everyone else is white. So that's just something to note. Head sculpt right there looks great. My symbol is painted on very nicely. Gold and silvers are painted on very nicely. The back of the belt right here is painted on kind of sloppily. That's, I guess, something to be wary of. Hard to see in store. And if you're looking for these in stores, I highly recommend it. I know some people can only get them online. But in store, there was a case of 6 each. And this was the best one out of the bunch. Everything else had something wrong with it. Others more minor than others, but some of them were like missing. Like one of them was missing this whole shoulder pad right here. Another one had 2 right arms. Another one had 2 left arms. One of them had like this huge thigh gap that a lot of people were complaining about. There was just so many problems with this one. And it seems like the most problems is coming out of the figures that are coming out of the Vietnam plant. I don't know if that has something to do with it. As some of you may or may not be aware of, they have switched their plant from the China plant to the Vietnam plant, and the Vietnam plant seems to have the most QC issues, and the plastic feels a lot cheaper. But that's just something we'll get to towards the overview. But yeah, your basic ninja suit. So let's go ahead and jump into articulation. So as far as articulation go, he is on this new dumbbell peg that I'm not a huge fan of. He will do full 360 if need be. He doesn't look up very well. And I don't know what is up with these ball pegs. They don't look up very well. They don't look down very well. They got a lot of range of motion from side to side, but other than that, that's about it. You have a shoulder or ball joint shoulders. We'll go out about that far. They do have butterflies as well, but they aren't as great with this little vest they have over them for the ninja suit. So it goes forward only that much, back about that much. Does rotate at the upper bicep. Double jointed elbows, pinless, mind you. Wrist rotations will do full 360. Hinges in and out. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera there. You can't see it, but even with the vest on, he does have the full range of articulation. He just can't get to it because of the vest. So he would have an ab crunch if it were to just kind of bend. Does have lower waist swivel. Ball jointed hips. Only do the splits about that much, but they do have drop down hips. So if you pull the hips down like so, he can do the splits a lot more. Something I've been asking for these Ranger figures a long time now. I don't know why it took them so long to do drop down hips, but they finally did it. You have the upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ankle swivel or upper thigh swivel, and then ankle ball pivots and hinging. So forward, backwards, left, right, peg holes at the bottom. There you go. So yeah, that is the Mighty Morphin Black Ranger. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip the size comparisons for right now. I'm just going to go ahead and wait till I get the full team assembled. Based off my analytics, you guys don't even watch this far anyways. Once you guys see the details of the figure, that seems to be when most of you guys drop off. For everyone that does come out to this far of the video, I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and make this video short because by now everybody and their mothers have reviewed this figure. It has taken me so long to hunt these down. It's ridiculous. The distribution that's going on with these figures, I don't know what's going on. Like Star Wars and Marvel Legends seem to come out on time, but for some reason the Power Rangers stuff just takes forever to like roll out. But anyways, so yeah, until next time, guys, stay tuned for that Blue Ranger review. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss it. And until next time, later.